yesterday, and it is poetic that today's game carries that moniker as the matchup between these two schools is better known as the Sunflower Showdown. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Kansas enjoyed every single second of the Sunflower Showdown last time as the Jayhawks blew out the Power Cats.
It's so much fun. When you're the team that hasn't won the rivalry as many times as the other one, it's kind of been dominated by Kansas State. When you come out and you make a statement, like in-state, obviously competitions, talked about year-round in the state, nice to get a win in this matchup.
That was one of those wins, too, by Kansas that I don't think just got the attention of people in-state, but all around the Big 12.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Kansas State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the outside. Off to the races to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Jayhawks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the air, it's Snow. Catch in the middle, it's Levin. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Levitt. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Looking to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. Kansas and K-State have been battling for well over a century, many times sort of on the fringes of the spotlight, if not completely out of it in college football. But, man, when they grab center stage, you realize just how intense it is.
It's intense. It's a fun rivalry. But here's the thing. Kansas State has really dominated this rivalry. And the Jayhawks, they got to fix that. They got to get that rectified, Palmer, because the Wildcats, year after year, they're continuing to find ways to win this matchup.
And these are two great fan bases for years, and we've loved our time whenever we visit Lawrence or you visit Manhattan. The nicest fans, but they're passionate fans as well, especially when they meet up in this rivalry game.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got his man downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Here comes the offense on first down. To the ground with the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the option. He'll pitch it. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job of assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. It's Levitt. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Turning it on! And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they'll go back to work after changing it. Give to the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his second PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Jayhawks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got the back over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Jayhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Going to the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Got some room in into the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives him momentum. Touchdown, Kansas! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
You know, this this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's got it on the run.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Back's got it. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Extra point here will tie the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter-than-expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is because, as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires a full, and now it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Off the play fake. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. The inside handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll try the run. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Looking deep. On target over the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Makes the grab. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 at after that completion. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Touchdown, Kansas State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and we just didn't see it on that play.
Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Here's the pressure. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Jayhawks. Themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Spits it out to the back. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Big man has it, it's a first down and more. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Rushes on him. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whitaker. Touchdown! Archon Jayhawk made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And the QB going with a little bit of touch, trying to feather that thing up in the air and give his receiver a chance to go up high and try to get over top of the defender. Nice job by the defense, seeing the football, breaking on it, and getting the ball on the ground.
Quick catch on 3rd down. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights, and they go back on top. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner will be knocked down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Off play action. Pressure coming. A strike downfield. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They go to the ground. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
24, Kansas State, 21.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Potts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. The give to the lone running back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They've got the lead here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 11 over Northwestern. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The short hands, it's Clement. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds the tight end. There he goes. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Line gets set. First down. On the run, it's Petty. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Breaks the tackle. Looking for more room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Fighting off the defender. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Works the middle of the field. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the map. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Caught over the middle. It's Potts. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead.
Kansas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Trying play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's cross. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on. Makes the grab, past the marker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it in the middle. It's cross. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To the air on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up what he can and then slides.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his...
Breaks in. Got enough space. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
Any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.